Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Mike Kilo Oscar 4 Papa Delta India, your ham fun guy, and boy, we're gonna have fun tonight. Got a bunch of stuff to talk about. SSTV from the ISS. I think I uploaded 20 something images. Did I get all of the images? No, I didn't get a couple. But what I'm doing is just so I can make up a nice certificate eventually. I'm getting the other images off the ARISS site. There's only 3 images I didn't get. And a couple of them I didn't get good, but I got other ones good. My favorite image of all is the picture of Lou McFadden connecting to the space shuttle STS-51 doing a slow scan TV capture, which is pretty cool. I'd love to know if they use the ICOM 705 on the slow scan TV images this time around. I'm wondering if they did that. That's interesting. I wonder. What's going on? Why is the geochron flashing? It's working now. That's all that matters. Anyway, it's 6 o'clock. It's Wednesday night, so we're going to talk ham radio. If any of you follow me in the past or previous times I've been on here, in the last day, I talked a little bit about my new used radio I picked up. Very reasonably priced, extremely reasonably priced. It's an FTDX-10. And you know my issues with Yaesu. You know that. However, in the first half hour after connecting this thing, I'm blown away at how good it is. It is really freaking good. So, yeah, the ability to pick out signals in the distance. I mean, people talk about the Sherwood report and all that. I honestly believe that the capability of the human ear to tell the difference between the audio from a ICOM radio or a Yaesu radio and which one's better and which one's more powerful and which one's... You can't measure that with your ear. You need scientific instruments to do that. So I'm not really impressed with the Sherwood report. I've heard that a million times, but I am impressed with the ability, and this is the first inkling I had of Yaesu's dynamic noise reduction is on my 891 that I have in my car. And thank God I have that in my car, because the guy I bought this from didn't have a mic. And it takes a modular mic. I'll unplug it and show you what it looks like. This is the plug for the microphone. All right? This is my 891 mic. It happens to work very well with the FTDX-10. I will say the noise reduction and stuff on this is so much better. It's still taking some human integration. I got to get used to using this. Ah, Roger, he's on the summit of Mount Dora. You doing summits on the air, Roger? Roger's saying hi. And then we also have... oh, Roger says he also has an FTDX-10. Good, Roger. I'll pick your brains about that because there's some things I'm not quite sure of. And I'm still experimenting. I ordered the correct cable to hook up my desk mic and my mixer to the radio. So that should be coming any day. HRO out in California shipped it to me. So it should be here in a day or two. Maybe not tomorrow, probably the next day. I'll probably get it. So Friday. I'll probably have it Friday. So, but I did get the DVI to HDMI adapter, and I do have it connected to my computer, and I can show you. If I switch here, you can see on the bottom left, that is the same screen I'm looking at on the radio. Oops, I just transmitted with my other radio and it shut off the Yaesu. That's an issue. That's an issue. I got to figure out what's going on. Matter of fact, I should shut the other radio off, power that off. For some reason, and this happened in my car with the 891 and the FTM 300. When I keyed the 300, the Yaesu would reboot. And I know, just like it just did now, and you were watching it when it happened. Right now I'm running FT8. If I go to the FT8 screen, you can see that right here. Except I don't have the radio on the screen. Let me go back to here and copy the radio. And I'll put it into that screen too. Copy, that's what I want. All right, now we go over to this screen and we paste. for reference. There it is. And it's on the bottom left, just like it is on the other screen. So it hides the waterfall a little, but that's all right. But you can see it right there. That is the same screen I'm looking at. It's transmitting right now. That's why there's a solid line down the middle of the screen. We do have 2 people calling me on FT8. I am running FT8 right now on 20 meters. And you could see on the right side the call log from Grid Tracker 2 shows 2 people calling me right now. And I'm hooking up to Alpha Echo 1 Juliet radio. That is Massachusetts, or is that Maine? What's Maine? MA or MI? No, MI is Michigan. You ever see that comedy bit where the guy talks about the people figuring out the abbreviations for the states? Oh my God, it is hilarious. Because no, this should be easy. We want to make all the states the same. Because it used to be Florida was FLA, New Jersey was NJ, New York was NY. And there were other ones that were 3 letters. Michigan was MIC and Mississippi was MIS. And they wanted to make it uniform where every state had 2 digits. Well, what happened was this guy in the comedy routine is going, oh, this should be easy. Let's start out. Alaska, AL. There, we're done. Yeah, what about Alabama? Oh, they screwed up. They can't do AL for Alaska. So they did AK for Alaska. Hey, we got that guy. Alpha Echo 1 Juliet Radio. You're in my logbook. All right, we'll hit call again. We'll try this November 2 Lima Charlie X-ray on FT8. We're going to click on him. So anyway, what happened was this guy does this whole comedy routine about how they thought it was going to be so easy to make the abbreviations for all the states 2 letters, and they kept running into issues, and how they got to lunchtime and they were ready to kill each other. Oh, yeah. So Roger has an FTDX-10 also. You're looking at the screen right there. I have a digital to HDMI adapter plugged into the back of the radio and an HDMI cord going into my computer into a USB port and getting it on the air. What I like about it, what's nice is, I'm going to make that a little bigger in a second. Let's grab a new scene. Let's go to the movie night screen. And we'll turn off display. We'll turn off this. Oh, we got the solar cam. We can leave that on. I'll leave the base screen. And I will paste this radio here, and I'll open this window up so you can see it much better. And here you go. Now, my biggest gripe, my first HF rig was a Yaesu 891A or 991A. And great little radio, did a lot of stuff, but you just had, you ever see the menus in the 891, the Yaesu 891? Think of that menu with like 147 choices, and you had to scroll through the whole freaking menu to find it out. Well, when this radio came out, I said, ooh, I want to be like an ICOM. I want to be like a 7300. Oh, I know what I'm missing here. Hold on, we got to fix this. We still got an issue here. Let's copy the geochron and put it in as my background. Copy that. And we'll go over to, no, that wasn't the, what was the one? Oh, movie night was the one. Yeah, we'll paste this right in there. And we'll move it down so it's behind me. That's better. Okay. So now you see my geochron in the background and the radio large screen. Now I'm going to do stuff on the radio. The multi is pretty interesting. This puts an, it's transmitting right now. Hold on. Okay, there's a multi thing. It puts the oscilloscope on the screen. And also on the right-hand side, you have the attenuation right now is set at 10 dB. I set the attenuation at 10 dB. 0 dB. We don't want any attenuation. Let me see. Oh, it's transmitting again. Hold on. FT8 is really trying to get this guy, and he disappeared. Let me stop that and go back to CQ. Coming back. Hold on. The other thing I like about this radio, it's pretty cool. You can you could take this radio and turn off the multi. Oh, it's transmitting again. Oh, we did get that guy. November 2, Lima Charlie X-ray. Finally completed the QSO. What do we got here? Roger is saying, I got to put it on the screen because I don't have it on there. I got to copy the featured chat and put it in that room. The joys of ham radio. YouTubers. Roger, I'm waiting for you to get a YouTube channel. All right. So Roger is saying, right there, let's move that over to the other side of the screen. The DX10 is what I use for POTA, the remote switch FH2, great for easy repeating recorded messages. Ooh, that's interesting. I haven't played with that yet. Repeating recorded messages. Filters are very good. I use the IC7610 for home. Yeah, someday if I can afford an IC7610, I'll get it. If I told you I paid less than $1,000 for this radio, wouldn't you be surprised? Just a little hint, I paid less than half price. So, indeed, introduced you to the DX10. All right, cool. Yeah, this is, I'm telling you, this is a fun radio. And I'm actually enjoying it a lot. And I've been messing with it constantly for 2 days now. The dog wanted to divorce me because I haven't played with her enough. So I took her out to the auto body shop. I had to get my wheels aligned on my car because after I hit the curb last week, it bent out the alignment on the right front tire. All right. Oh, Alpha Echo 1. JR, I got you already. He's still calling me. All right. Anyway. Yes, less than $1,000. Figure out how much it cost new, divide it by 2, and I got it for less than that. Only issue was it didn't come with a microphone, but my 891 mic works fine on it. All right, so now I'm telling you about the different things. It's a very easy touchscreen, but here's the bit that I'm really thrilled about, the menu. Look at this. Extension settings, display settings, operation settings, CW settings, radio settings, all right here on the bottom of the screen. So if I hit radio settings, bam, here comes all the radio settings. And I went through this with an online video to set the audio and stuff, but this is single sideband. This is for AM. This is for FM. This is PSK data. This is for RTTY. I don't know what this is. ENCDEC. Don't know what that is. ENCDEC RTTY. Don't know what that is, but that's all right. I don't have to know everything yet. I only have the radio 2 days. But look, here's your levels. Now, the level, I'm not quite sure how to set that, Roger. Maybe I'll give you a call later and you can tell me. Not quite sure how to set that up. But the top row here, marker, color, contrast, dimmer, that all has to do with the display. Mic gain, mic EQ, Pro, what, I forget what this proc means, 23, AMC. This is all Vox information here. The next line is RF power rate. Right now you can see I'm at 90 watts. I got the monitor off, key is off, BK off, CW is 20 words per minute. Oh, that's the other thing. This thing will listen to and decode CW. Don't know if I could type something into it. You probably can, because with a USB keyboard and mouse plugged into the USB cables on ports on the back of this radio, I can put a keyboard and a mouse on it, which is coming next. Trust me, that's coming. I actually have one here that I use on the hotspot, the ham clock, which I disconnected to hook up this. I'd rather have this than the ham clock right now. Works really good, and I'm just having a blast with it. Yeah, you got decode here. I wonder if that's if I'm doing FT8. Very interesting. But here's the thing. On all these different, the dynamic noise filter is incredible. There's a button on the screen that says DNR. Let me see if I can get that on here. Yeah. All right, DNR level. By turning the multifunction dial, I can change that, and that gets rid of all kinds of background noise. I'm turning it off now because I'm doing FT8. It has, you can change the steps. There's all kinds of things you can do on here. You can change the waterfall. Let's get out of the multi and hit the 3D waterfall. I am not thrilled with this. I am not sure if I got this thing set right or how to perfect it, but that just will take more time. I don't have the manual or anything, but I'm going to go to the Yaesu website and I'll just download the service manual and have it on my computer if I need it. But this is what FT8 looks like while on this 3D waterfall. 3DSS it's called. The audio out of it, I don't use the speaker on there. I plugged the same speaker I had the 7300 on, and it seems to be working absolutely great. So, but let me stop FT8 right now. Let me stop it. Halt. And let's go to, this is the screen I wanted to show you. When I do HF contacts, we're going to jump over to the HF screen now and grab my microphone. And this is what's really cool. This is Ham Radio Deluxe. You see right on the top left there. Can you see my mouse? No, you can't. All right, but I'm going to click on this K3. Oh, you can see the mouse. K3SDM. Watch the radio. As soon as I click on it, oh, there, it switched to his frequency. The only problem is I still had it on data, so I got to hit this screen here and tell it upper sideband, and that'll go away real quick. And there, now I'm on that frequency. Let's see if we hear anybody on there. RF can't squelch. Oh, wait. Got to get the speaker on the right radio. Why did it make that noise? Huh, I'm not hearing anything. Let's try it. Let's look for a signal. Let's go the other way. Let's just look for a signal. I think that's what the level has to do with. What I got the level at? Plus 7.5. Let's move it up to like 16, 17, 18, 19. There, we got it on 19. All right, let's see if we can tune. Was that a frequency? Is that somebody talking there? Now, the outer dial on the VFO, when I turn that, is making big changes. The inner dial, or the bigger dial, heck, what are we doing? So let's just click on call signs we see up on the screen. Can you hear that? Or do I have to plug it in? If I have to plug it in, I gotta put my headphones on. All right, right now we have no noise reduction or anything on. Yeah, somebody's talking there. What the heck is that? All right, so that is somebody talking. We're going to hit dynamic noise reduction. Let's see if we can get this guy. That guy Januz in Slovenia, I talked to him yesterday on it, and he did really good. He liked it.
Yes, nice to see you, Dave.
There we go. Look at... Now. This is the dynamic noise reduction. We got it on 7. Now you heard how faint that signal was, right? I didn't get his call sign. All right, here's another. Remember, I'm not using an amplifier or anything here. Good to know, Roger. Thank you. I will definitely look them up. Now I have the RF gain all the way up, and I have the volume up all the way. All right, let's see. Who's this over here? What is that interference? That's interesting. The sun's still up, otherwise I'd go to 20. I go to 40 meters. What is that interference? Just so you know, if you watch the radio, let me get the chat off of there. The outer dial, which is the thin dial, when I turn that, you see how it's taking big jumps? And watch when I turn the outer dial. So that's what you got to remember.
Dayton, Colorado.
Oh.
Dayton, Colorado. Same county as Colorado Springs. Same county. Frank again in Dayton, Colorado. I'll let you get back to it. I believe I've taken it up in your time.
Hey, Goldie. Goldie came to see me. I'm going to have to get a separate camera just for you, so I could show people where you are when you come in the room. She's so cute. She loved it. She had a good day today. She played a lot, saw all her friends. Let's see who this is.
There was a Lima, like a Lima Zulu or Zulu Sierra, something like that. Are you still out there? Something Sierra. Okay. Well, it doesn't sound like it, or if you are, I'm not hearing you. Let's see if you can get this something now to stand. Whiskey 9 India Sierra W9IM special event.
Whiskey 9 India. What is that? Let's check QRZ. Whiskey 9 India special event station. WK Arc of Greater Milwaukee in Oak Creek, Wisconsin. That's who we're listening to. Amateur Radio Club of Greater Milwaukee. There's a nice shot of their headquarters, I guess. Somebody's right on top of him, though. That's what's bad. Let's see who this is. I'm just learning how to set up this waterfall and everything. By the way, last night I was doing some DXing with it, and I noticed that a lot of the people doing DX, what they're doing is they're not transmitting on 3 zeros. They're transmitting on 0.5, whatever frequency it is. And I'm getting better at tuning them in faster. But it's not easy. There's a big signal to the right. Let's see if we can get this guy. Oh, it's not on the screen again. Let me put it back. Now he disappeared. Did the band fade or did he drop off? Yankee Tango 3 Papa Lima. Yankee Tango 3 Papa Lima. That is Serbia. We're listening to a guy in Serbia. Should we try to get him? All right, Roger, take care. Thanks for coming by. 73, buddy.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Master Network. And then it's very good. Thank you. Alright, thank you. You are that Yankee Tango 3.
Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. Did he hear me? No.
America 1, Hotel Air, Uniform Echo, muchísimas gracias. Hola, muy buenas tardes. Aquí, $5
Let's see if he calls CQ again. I'll jump on there. So if anybody's got any questions, don't worry. Before the end of the show, I'm going to show you some of the pictures I shot. Somebody's tuning up on his frequency. I hate when they do that. I just realized that guy we were listening to, I should have tried out the notch filter. It's supposed to be pretty easy to do. Yeah. Yeah, this is the notch.
Okay. Echo, America 1, Hotel, Uniform Echo, Yankee Tango 3, Papa Lima. Muchísimas gracias. Muy bien. Gracias.
This guy's in Serbia. Bobovo, Serbia. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, KO4 PDI.
Tango Yankee. Ernie, nice to meet you, Ernie. Thank you very much. Meet you. My name is 58.
All right, we're not going to get him. Let's move on. But you can see it's a very small signal, and we're hearing them. It's a very low signal. It's not big.
Thank you very much. Sorry.
As opposed to something like this.
Thunder in the background. I think it's mostly rain. Fucking out. But, yeah. Yes, the band does really get down the numbers, that's for sure. Yeah, but I've been busy moving Dale around the end of life. Making sure Dad, he's going to be 89 August coming up here real soon. But But other than that, he's strong at heart and he keeps going.
See, the dynamic noise reduction works great, but if you turn it up too high, you're not going to hear the other party. You're just going to hear the strong party, which I have that on my 891 also, and it's interesting.
Yeah, he's a hoot. Yeah, of all the lamps I have, he's kind of funny.
Let's see where else we can go. Let's try a little further down. The other thing you do is just tap on it and immediately tunes to it. It's like the 7300 does that too. I know this is as exciting as watching paint dry, right? I'm sorry. Am I not entertaining you folks well enough tonight? The dog's laying down sleeping over there.
Speed down a little bit. It's typically, California's time of night is much stronger, so it probably maybe has something to do with the thunderstorms and the stuff in the area. So
by the way, all the YouTubers are out in Colorado right now doing something out there. We got 11 people watching us tonight. Wow, thanks everybody for watching. I greatly appreciate your support. Make sure you click the like button, hit the thumbs up, and I'm the only one that hit the thumbs up so far. Come on, hit the thumbs up. And hit the thumbs up and make sure you comment. That helps too. That creates a larger algorithm. I've been doing a lot of shorts. I cut up my live feeds and do quick little shorts on YouTube now, so check them out. All right, I'm going to actually go call CQ somewhere. Let's go to a place where nobody's talking. 14234. Let's try there. 14234 on 20 meters, upper sideband. Let's see if we get anybody. Oh, never mind. We got to move. Somebody's talking here. All right, let's get away from him. Let's get to 14240. Let's try that. KO4 PDI is this frequency in use, is this frequency in use. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, is this frequency in use?
Yes, it is.
Well, that answered that question. All right, I'll move on. Thank you very much.
Thanks. There's a guy doing tow down here.
Oh, okay. I can't hear him. I'm sorry. I'm in Florida. I don't know where he is, but all right, I'll move on.
Oh, no way, thanks.
Let's go to 243. Let's go to 244, so we're a little further away from him. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? If you guys want to try to meet up with me on here and talk to me, I'm on 14244. Let's see if we can make some QSOs. 14.244. Boom. There's the frequency. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, calling CQ, CQ20. KO4 PDI, testing a new rig. Want to know what I sound like? This is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. I'm in Echo Lima 99's my grid square. I'm in Palm Coast, Florida. This is Mike, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, also streaming live on YouTube. Would you like to get in my live stream? Come on. KO4 PDI 14244. KO4 PDI colon CQ, CQ, CQ. Let's make it a 100K window. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, calling CQ 20 meters, CQ 20 meters, 14244, calling CQ from Palm Coast, Florida. This is Mike, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. I thought I heard somebody say something. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, calling CQ, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99's the grid square, Palm Coast is the city. This is Mike in Palm Coast, Florida, calling CQ. Nothing. All right, let's try a different band. Well, everything looks fair right now. That's great. I'm looking at the Geochron, the output of the Geochron. Everything's in yellow. That's bad. It means the bands are messed up again. It is. I can tell by looking at it. But let's see if we can get somebody else. Let's see if we can get some DX. Here's a Canadian station. And let's move someplace else, get something good. They always stop talking. Right?
Whiskey 4 only. Whiskey 4. Roger, Whiskey 4, Bravo Delta. Thank you very much. You are 5 by 55. USL.
Let's see who this guy is before I try to call.
Thank you for the 50. Yankee Victor 5, Sierra Bravo.
Ah, okay. Yankee Victor 5, Sierra Bravo. Let me get a window open so I can log a QSO if I get him.
Yankee Victor 5, Sierra Bravo.
This is a guy, Alex, in Venezuela.
Echo Alpha 1, Echo America 1 only, Echo Alpha 1.
Let's see if I can get him from Venezuela.
Echo Alpha 1, Hotel Delta.
Can you guys hear that good enough, or should I plug in the microphone? I mean, plug in the headset. Is that better hearing it like that? I can't hear.
Roger, Eco Alfa 1, Hotel Delta Zulu. Gracias por llamar, está 525352.
Last time I talked to this guy was Christmas Day 2024. I talked to this guy at 2023 UTC.
73 Buenos X, QRZ, Yankee Victor 5, Sierra.
Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, KO4 PDI.
Is that correct?
Roger, you're a 5-5 to Central Florida, USA. What am I?
Thank you very much. You are 5 by 5, 55, John. Nice to meet you. 73.
73. That's my first DX contact
Sierra Bravo.
on the FTDX-10. Woohoo! That's not my first contact on it. It's my first DX contact. We just added him to the log. Sweet, just got Venezuela. So there you see how it works. All right. Let me lower the volume here and take the headphones off. And let's get some, you want to see my slow scan TV images? It's about 6:40. You can usually go till 7 o'clock here. But take that off the screen because I'm not on that frequency anymore. Anyway, that was pretty cool, huh? We got Venezuela right there, right in front of your nose. We got them. So guys, I love this radio. I love having the screen there. What's beeping? Oh, I just got a message. Don't you love phones? Oh, that's good. $2,700 deposit was just made into my account. It's my monthly check from my pension. All right, I notice I'm cutting my head off on the camera there. Oops. All right, so you got to see that. Let's switch to there, and we're going to get this all closed up. We're going to close up FT8, close up Grid Tracker, and we're going to close up Ham Radio Deluxe. That is the hold on, I got an issue here. Yes, save the column with. All right, and if I close this is what's really cool. If I close this window right here, it turns off the radio. Watch. Ta-da! That's okay, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up an image and show you some of my slow scan TV images that I uploaded to QRZ. If we go to the right directory, which I have on my local disk C under ham, under MMSS TV history, and I moved all of them into the Apollo thing, and these are the JPEGs. So I double click on it. There, now you got a good look at that image. We'll move that there, and you can see it. Let's see, and wait until it gets done. All right, I should move my solo camera out of the way so you can see the image. And we can zoom in on this a little bit, make it even a little bigger, and turn the radio camera off. And there you go. Okay, so now you're looking at me and in one of the images. This is one of the first images I got. Let's see, and we can scroll through. This was the image, and I talked about this in the live feed the other night. This was a mistake, and I caught them on it. I'm probably like one of 10,000 people that caught them on the mistake they made here. Does anybody look at this picture and see what the error is? I can tell you they have the rockets labeled wrong. The one on the left is the Soyuz, and the one on the right is the Apollo, and that is an Apollo, a Saturn 1B. And if you notice how much shorter it is, it's the Saturn V without the big first stage. It just has the second stage and the third stage. That's all that's there. So it had to be on a platform, so it would raise it up high enough so that the tower matched up with where the astronauts get in up on the top. So they had to raise it up to the height of the Saturn V. And they built that scaffolding thing underneath. It's illuminated from behind by the rocket engines as the rocket takes off. But that is why that is there. We saw that one. We saw that one. Oh, no, we saw this one. Yeah, this was the first one we went to. Second one. Here's the third one. This is the crews. The one gentleman in brown on the left are the Apollo crew. The two on the right are the Soyuz crew. And if you look carefully, you'll see it's an autographed image. How cool is that? And this is the patch that they used for Apollo and Soyuz, for the Apollo-Soyuz mission. This was a interim mission that they decided to come up with in order to have some harmony in space. There was always a battle going on between the the Americans and the Russians. The Russians weren't the Russians back then. They were the Soviets, the Soviet Union. And they were racing to get to the moon. I mentioned this the other night. A lot of people that don't believe the moon landings were real. I ask you this. If the Russians knew the moon landings were fake, do you think they would have stopped? That's my FCA radio going off, a GMRS radio on Flavia County Assist. They're going to do a net at 7 o'clock. I'll be a part of that. So I won't be here. But anyway, So there's another image I got. Some of these images came out fantastic, absolutely fantastic. This is two of the American astronaut and the Soviet astronaut. Here, you see how nice they came out. Now you can see the green on the bottom. Can you see that? Let me zoom out a little bit. You see how the bottom is green? That's because the picture ended. I lost the signal before the picture ended, is what that is. So here's the patch again, the crew again. There was a bunch of the same images I got. This one I like. This is the two crews with a artist rendition of the Apollo capsule, the Soviet capsule, and the coupling that they built to dock the two of them together, which was a unique thing they did. They had to share information to do that. All right, and I think that's it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, these are some that didn't come out so good. This is the crew of STS-51 here. You want to get a better look. And, you know, that's trees and stuff make interference as the pass is going by. This is one of the ones I love. I got better ones of this. That's Lou McFadden. Whiskey 5 DID. Whiskey 5 Delta India Delta. He is the creator and the builder of the power supply that we use on the crossband repeater on the International Space Station. If you look at my opening on my channel, there's a video I play at the beginning, and he's in that video as he looks today. He's, God, 80-something years old now, I think. Here's a better picture of that. That's the same picture. Got a little interference on the bottom, but it came out pretty good. I might print some of these out someday and just put them up on my bulletin board. I did the year that they did it around Christmas. I did that. We still got 11 people watching. Anybody's got any questions, please feel free to ask. All right, let's go to the next. Here's a better picture of the crew of STS-51. There you have that there. Then we have, this is also STS-51. I believe there's a solar telescope there. Not sure exactly what this is, and this isn't a great picture. It kind of got messed up a little bit in the transmission. But you got to remember too, this is old technology. The pictures, these pictures they took with old technology. This is all shot on film. This is Tony England, an American astronaut who is on the STS-51. It's 40 years since they sent the first slow scan TV. That's why STS-51 was featured in this. It was the first time they ever did slow scan TV from space. And that picture you saw of Lou McFadden, that was him receiving the image on the ground. Let's see. Yeah, here's a bad one. This one came up and it got totally messed up. There's another one of the two rockets launching, another one of the two crews. There's another one of the rockets. There's a lot of duplicates in here, but there's one. Now the image started before I heard the pass. So when I started hearing the pass, it started copying the image at the point where it first heard it. So it got the bottom 3/4 of the image, but missed the first quarter of the image. There's another one of the patch. This is the patch that they used for Apollo Soyuz that's autographed. That was a nice shot there. Here's another one of the crews. You notice I have a lot of duplicates. A lot of duplicates. Now, where did these pictures come from? Where did I put these? Good evening from the Caribbean. Victor Papa 2 Echo India Hotel. Good to have you here, man. Colin in Australia. Wow, I got Australia on here. I received 5 pics on the last day. All turned out pretty good. I was only using my vertical on the tower, but the last couple passes were perfect. Yeah, well, the nice thing about the vertical, if it's a low pass, you got a better shot at getting it because the signal is broadside to the antenna at that point. If it's a high pass, a little tougher because overhead there's a null. So you might lose it, but that could be why that happened. But yeah, that's a good thing there. All right, let me just switch over to this screen here, and I'm going to show you. Oh, by the way, that's my homepage, ko4pdi.com. Go there. There's a whole bunch of people I know and met and talked to. And there's Mike Cade, MRD. There's Jim from Shack in the Box. Here we all are out at Hooters. I was there at Hooters having some wings and stuff. Smoking Ape was there. And Rob, the Digital Rancher, was there. And these guys right here, these two guys, these are the guys from CSN Technologies. That's Mike Sataretti on the left and Frank Garofalo on the right. And then on the far right there, that's Mike from Ham Radio Deluxe, who's probably a little pissed at me because I got angry and stopped using it for a while, but I went back to it because I found out everything else wasn't as good. And I went back to Ham Radio Deluxe and I got it working, and it's working with the new radio too. So thank you, Mike. Down here, you can hear a little bit about me. You can read that. I should update that. And then here's discount codes. All these codes work. You can get discounts on all kinds of stuff. EMP Shield is the most popular. That is a box you put on your electrical coming into your house, and if any surge comes along the electrical wires, it will ground it right there so it will not get into your house. And it is the fastest reacting lightning arrestor on the market. The military uses that one. So remember that if you want to use that. You get 20% off. Use the code HAMFUN. And what's nice is I get a little bit out of that. So you save, I get a little help to run the channel. Why do I got the hiccups right now when I'm live? Oh, it doesn't matter. I got to get off here in a second. Anyway. All right, so we looked at the pictures. You looked at my homepage. I was going to show you... Where the heck? Oh, here it is. These are all the images, Slowscan TV, I've uploaded over the years. Here's all my images that I just showed you. I believe there's about 24 of them. What's nice is you click on the image and see it right there. Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh, talking on it on ISS. By the way, field day, I got another astronaut contact. That's 8. Come on, somebody challenge me to get more. Get on there. I talked to, what was his name? Johnny Kim. Johnny Kim was the astronaut I talked to, and that was nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's about it for tonight. We did pretty good. God knows I can talk. How many people did we have following and liking? We got 9 people on there right now. Remember, on the page you're watching this video on YouTube, if you click more under the notes, all those links for discounts will come up on the screen. Feel free to use them. If you have a problem with that, in the words of the Smoking Ape, go watch some cat videos. Because this cost me money to do all this, and your help and your support is greatly needed. So any help you can get, I thoroughly appreciate it. I just had to pay another $84 to stream on X, which sucks. But what are you going to do? It's the cost of doing business. All right. There I am, right there on the top right. It's like deja vu all over again. These are shorts over here. This is an example of one of the shorts I did. Where's the audio? Crossband repeater. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. I love that. Guy created his own. You must be the guy that jams the frequency all the time. You must be the guy that jams the frequency all the time. Double sideband, DSB, is his suffix. Sideband. You must be the guy that jams. That he does double sideband for his call sign. I don't know what the hell he was saying. Double sideband, double sideband. I couldn't even make it out. I'm like, try use the NATO alphabet. This way everybody knows what the hell you're talking about. Anybody that does that kind of stuff drives me crazy. Do they use a normal repeater or a different frequency to talk to astronauts? They have different frequencies because they're talking direct. When they talk to the astronauts, if the ISS isn't over the area where they're doing the school contact or anything like that. Oh, Iman, thanks for stopping by. We're just getting ready to end. What I was going to say, yeah, if they're doing a school contact, say the school is in Idaho and the ISS is over Italy, they have a station in Italy that controls the antennas and hooks up with the ISS and transmits that signal. How they do it, I don't know, through the internet somehow. They transmit it to the school, and that's how they talk back and forth. It's absolutely amazing. They call it a... I had offered to do that, but... Stop talking to those lids. That's right, they are lids. Howdy, Iman. Thanks for coming, man. Should have worn my Make America Great Again hat. All right. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I try to do the best I can. I can't always get somebody on here to talk to about different things, but if you have ideas that you would like to talk about on my podcast, please feel free to jump in and let me know about it. All right? This is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, reminding you, don't ever do anything I wouldn't do. At least not without me. All right? KO4 PDI 73, everybody. See you next time. I'll be clear.